Okay, students, good morning. Today we are going to start with a revision of lesson 1. As you all know, we have completed our syllabus. Here we are going to start the revision of lesson 1 again. Our first chapter is growing plants. You all know. So I hope all of you have opened the books. You all have the notebooks in your hands to note down the important points. You had already done this chapter in PT1. Still we are going to start the revision. In the end, I will be taking your doubts. Right? Let us start. Bache, you know plants, green plants. You see these plants all around yourself. Right? Around your house, in your house, around your school, in the park, everywhere around you, you see plants, green plants. You know, we all depend on these plants to survive. Why we need green plants to survive? Because they give us oxygen to breathe. What it is giving us? Oxygen to breathe. Right? Then students, as you all know, green plants are also considered as our green friends. What do we call them? We call them green friends. Question can come in any form. Why plants are called green friends? Why plants are considered as our friends? What is the role of plants in our lives? All these are important questions, right? In any form it could come. So, my answer to this, why plants are called green friends? First of all, green because their color is green, right? And friends because they are beneficial to us in many ways. Okay, they are helping us in many ways. Students, how they are helping us? They are giving us food to eat. What they are giving us? Food to eat. Right? Number 2, they are giving us medicine. Medicine to cure ourselves. Okay. Then number 3, they are giving us oxygen to breathe. Oxygen to breathe. Then students, number 4, they are giving us fibers for clothes. Fibers for clothes. The clothes we wear, like we wear cotton clothes, right? We are getting jute. All these things are obtained from fibers. Linen is obtained from fibers. Hope these important points are clear to you. Why plants are considered as green friends? Because they give us food to eat. They give us medicines to cure. Whenever we are ill, we take medicines, na? So many medicines. They are obtained from plants, right? Then oxygen, you all know, they release oxygen during photosynthesis. And that oxygen that is released in the air, we are using it to breathe. We are breathing through that oxygen, right? Then fibers, they are giving us, from those fibers, we are making the cloth, right? So, as plants are giving us so many things, we are not able to live without plants. Do you think after getting so many things, is our life possible without plants? No, we cannot survive, right? So, we should take care of plants, right? Without plants, there is no survival of human beings, no survival of any organism on earth, because the major thing, oxygen, we are getting from plants, right? If there are more number of plants, it will mean that more number of plant products we will be getting to meet our needs. More oxygen, environment will be more clean. There will be more of oxygen in our environment. We'll be able to breathe properly in excuse me, in healthy environment, right? After this, now the question arises, from where do these plants arise, right? From how do we can grow new plants? बच्चे, plants, most of the plants, they produce seeds. Most of the plants, they produce large number of seeds. What do they produce? Large number of seeds. These seeds germinate. These seeds germinate. After germination, they grow into new plants. How do plants are produced? They produce seeds, right? These seeds, they germinate, and after germination, new plants are grown, right? New plants are produced. Now, coming to the main topic, that is germination. What does the word germination mean? You might have done this in previous classes also. Third, fourth, maybe we started germination. है ना? हमने थोड़ी सी definition करी थी. In this class, we will be doing a little bit of detail. Not much, but a little bit more than third and fourth. Our topic that we are going to start is germination. Beta, what is germination? First of all, the definition. What is the meaning of germination? Beta, germination is growth of baby plants. Growth of baby plants. कहाँ होता है baby plant? Growth of baby plant within a seed. Within a seed. To form a seedling. To form a seedling. Right? So, what is baby plant called? Baby plant is called embryo. Embryo. And seedling is young plant. Seedling is young plant. Right? Baby plant is embryo. It is very much mentioned in your book. And seedling is young plant. So, what is the definition? Growth of baby plant. Baby plant is also known as embryo. Right? Within a seed. Seed के अंदर ही. To form a seedling. Right? क्या बनाना है? Seedling. Seedling is young plant. Right? Now, what are the conditions that help to germinate? किन conditions में seed germinate करता है? What conditions, what are the requirements, या what things are required? So, it requires number one, air. What does it require? Air. First important part is air. Then after air, next is water. Water. Sunlight. Right? Air, water, and sunlight. Now, the question is, how does air, it help us the seed to germinate? What does air do? It helps the germinating seed to breathe. सांस लेने में help करती है. It helps the germinating seed to breathe. Number 2. How does water help it? It softens the seed coat. Seed coat होता है ना, the outer protective covering, उसको ये soft कर देता है. It softens the seed coat, so it becomes easy for the young plant to come out. Right? Then comes the sunlight. Now what sunlight is providing? Warmth, garmi, warmth. For what warmth is required? Warmth for the activity of cells. Warmth for the activity of cells. Right? For what warmth is required? Warmth is required for the activity of cells during germination. Right? So what happens is, first of all, the seed gets all these three things: air, water and warmth, and then seed coat, it breaks. Right? Seed coat, it breaks. Then after the breaking of the seed coat, the baby plant, it comes out, it grows. Then what happens? Root and shoot, they start developing and form a young plant. Is that clear? This young plant, it grows its leaves and starts its photosynthesis. Right? Is that clear to all? Now, next is dispersal of seeds. Very, very important topic. Let me raise this. Then we are going to start with dispersal of seeds. Dispersal. We have to do dispersal of seeds. Okay, what is the meaning of this word dispersal? It means scattering. The meaning of dispersal is scattering. Right? इसका मतलब होता है किसी चीज को disperse करना, scatter कर देना. Right? From which thing we have to disperse? We have to scatter the seeds from the mother plant. So dispersal of seed means scattering of seeds. Scattering of seeds away from mother plant. Scattering of seeds away from mother plant. Right? Now the question arises, why scattering is important? Why do we need to scatter the seeds? बच्चे, dispersal or scattering is very important. If we do not get, if seeds are not scattered, then what will happen? All the seeds will not get proper amount of air, water and sunlight. Let me give you one very small example. Suppose you are in a class has benches 25, means only 50 students can be accommodated, right? But if we bring 80 students in your class, will all the students be able to sit properly on one bench? No, you all will become tight. Will all the students be able to see the board properly? No. किसी बच्चे को दिखाई देगा, किसी को नहीं दिखाई देगा. Right? So what we did, we make so many sections, right? So that every child is able to see the board, every child is able to sit properly on a bench, right? Every child's copy gets checked by the teacher, है ना. In the same way, scattering of seeds is very important for the plant. If all the seeds fall at one place, suppose all the seeds are fallen here, what will happen? All these seeds at the same place, they will compete for air, they will compete for water, they will compete for sunlight. So these seeds will not be able to grow properly, right? They won't be able to grow properly. So they need the dispersal. Now the question is, who is going to disperse them? Who is dispersing them? Who is helping in dispersal? Who is helping in scattering? Students, nature has provided certain agents for dispersal. Nature has provided certain agents for dispersal. Which are those agents? They are wind, they are water, then animals, they also help in dispersal. Then comes explosion. We will be doing all these terms one by one, right? If you want to note down, you can note it, there is no problem. In the end, I will be taking the question, 10 minutes lecture, and then I will be asking you. We will be doing the agents of dispersal right now. How dispersal of seeds by wind takes place. We have to start from this. I am going to raise it. If it is clear, if it is done by all. Otherwise, everything is mentioned in your book. It is just the major points that you need to recapitulate before the exam. Right? First is we are going to do dispersal by wind. How dispersal by wind is done? बच्चे, I will start with a very small example. You fly kites in the air. Can you fly stone in the air? No, because stone is very heavy and kite is made of either a light paper or a polythene that is able to fly. Wind is able to carry it off. Is the wind able to fly the stone? You tie the stone with a thread and try to fly the air. Are you able to do? No. Why? Because the stone is very heavy. In the similar way, wind carries those seeds. Wind disperses those seeds which are small and light. First condition for dispersal by wind is that seeds should be small and light in weight, right? They should be able to fly. They should be able to be carried by wind, right? Number 2, how will they fly? These seeds, they have wings or hair. Wings or hair. Wings, I am not saying like that of bird. Wings or hair, right? Now what happens is when the wind blows, these small and light weight seeds, they are blown away by the air, and wings or hair, they are helping it to be blown, right? So they are easily carried away by the wind from the mother plant. Let me give you one more example. At some times you see the seeds of a cotton plant around you. Have you ever noticed a small seed and uske around there is white color hair, fluffy sa, ye ud raha hota hai sometimes. That is the seed of cotton plant, right? So examples here of seeds that are dispersed by wind are cotton. Cotton is the best example. You'll often see it. Then madar and hiptage. Right? Madar and hiptage. These are the examples. Clear? Then number 2, dispersal by water. Let us come to number 2, dispersal by water. How plants are dispersed by water. Bachche, the best example is the seed. It is able to float on water. Right? So, which seeds are able to float on water? Coconut. Coconut seed. It has a thick fibrous coat. Right? This fibrous coat, it makes it to float on the top of the water. So, water carries it away. You know, coconut plant is found mainly in coastal areas, around the beaches. What happened is, the seed it fell in water, right? And because it is a fibrous coat, it is thick, it does not sink, it float on water. And with the waves of water, it is carried from one corner to another. And wherever this seed is thrown, it grows into a new plant. Clear? Is that clear to all? In this way, coconut, lotus, they are dispersed by water. Now coming to next, very important, that is dispersal by animals. Bachche, generally whenever this question is asked in exam, how dispersal takes place by animals, you write only one point. But you have to explain the whole. Please note down the point. How dispersal by animals takes place. We are going to do dispersal by animals. This is very important. It has different points. Bachche, animals and human beings, they eat fruits. First point is, animals and human beings, they eat fruits and throw away their seeds here and there. Right? The seeds, on getting favorable conditions, grow into the new plants. Clear? The seeds you have thrown here and there, whenever they get the favorable conditions, they will grow into a new plant. Favorable conditions कौन सी हैं? Air, water, sunlight. Right? Number 2. Number 2 is some plants like xanthium. Xanthium. You have to remember the names. Xanthium, burdock. Burdock. Then is tiger nail. Tiger nail and spear grass. These are the name of plants. Spear grass. This is not glass, this is grass. Right? Spear grass. These are the names of the plants. Their seeds, they have hooks or spines attached to them. What do they have? Hooks or spines attached to them. Now what happens? These seeds, they get attached to the body of animals and human beings. And they are carried from one place to another. Right? Then one more example he has given. He is saying squirrel. This is also very important. This squirrel is also very important. This squirrel, what does it do? It buries the seed in the ground. Because it has to collect the seeds, it buries the seeds in the ground and then it forgets. So what happens is, on getting favorable conditions, these seeds grow into new plants. Right? Then number 4. This is also very common. What happens? Birds and animals, they eat fruits along with their seeds. Right? You might have seen some birds and animals that are eating the fruits. Along with the seeds, they eat it. But these seeds, they do not get digested in their body. These seeds, they come out of the body in the form of excreta. Excreta, you know, waste material. Body में से जब waste material pass होता है, that is excreta. So, in this excreta, these undigested seeds are also passed out. So, these undigested seeds, on getting favorable conditions, they grow into the new plant. Right? And next is, I hope these 4 points are clear to us regarding how this puzzle is done by animals. Now coming to number 4, last of this puzzle, that is explosion. Explosion, otherwise meaning is dhamaka. Explosion. Right? Otherwise हम explosion नहीं लेते हैं, धमाका. Boom. Right? So what happens is, some fruits, when they become dry, अभी ट्री पे लगे हुए हैं, when they become dry, बिल्कुल सूख गए, they burst open. Right? Now the force of these explosion is so strong that the seeds, they do not fall at one place, they get scattered. बिखर जाते हैं. Right? And example is pea. Best example is pea, matar, poppy, balsam. These are the examples of explosion. Clear? Seeds are dispersed by explosion of these plants. Now these seeds which get scattered, on getting favorable conditions, they will grow into a new plant. Right? Now is the question time. For today we have covered 3 topics. Number 2, germination of seed. Number 3, dispersal of seed. Right? Next week we will be